All right, let's head back to the craziest backyard I know. Oh, but first let's watch these credits. Yeah. Hardcore. Woo! So soothing. Ah, professional. Yeah, genius. I mean, what can I say? Nothing. Let's keep going. Found sauce.
On the hottest day of the year, when even the sun was too hot, and there wasn't enough breeze for a bee to fly, Rhubarb was panting along to the pond for a cool
Relatable.
drink when he noticed there wasn't any water. What's happened to the water? Asked Rhubarb in a thirsty sort of way. The sun drank it, squeaked the birds. But I was so thirsty, said the sun, looking sheepish. Greedy, growled Rhubarb. Couldn't you do something? Asked the birds. Well, said Rhubarb, I'll have to think. And when he had thought for an hour and a half
That's a lot.
and had a headache,
Ooh.
he announced that he would seek the source of the pond. The birds squeaked with delight because they knew he was mad, and Custard chuckled from behind a paw. It's water we want, not sauce, quipped a crow. All water comes from a source of some sort, growled Rhubarb, and with that he stormed off to get a walking stick and some sandwiches for the long journey. Swaggering out of the shed,
Okay.
Rhubarb set off to find the source of the pond. Humming,
Yes.
Mad men and English dogs go out in the midday sun.
Rhubarb's gonna get it done.
Excuse me, said Rhubarb to a mole who was making a mountain out of a mouldy hill. Have you seen the source of the pond? Oh, yes, said the mole. It's at the centre of the earth, and it's minded by a frog with a hat called Dr. Limestone, who sleeps all winter and makes sauce all summer. Follow me. Are you sure this is the right way? Asked Rhubarb. And before Mole could answer, they were in a huge cave at the centre of the earth. Yeah, you were right, said Rhubarb. But Mole had gone. Hummed Rhubarb, but there was nobody there. Cave? Oh, Dr. Limestone, I presume, he echoed.
Okay.
Yes.
I've come to find the source of the pond because the sun drank the water.
Goodness. Is it summer? I must have overslept, and the only sauce I have left is chocolate sauce.
Ooh, licked Rhubarb. My favourite,
What you need is a water sauce.
said the doctor. Oh, I'm sure everyone will be quite happy with the chocolate sauce, said Rhubarb, licking his lips. I found it, shouted Rhubarb at the top of his bark. I found the sauce. When Rhubarb had filled up the pond, he announced a diving display, and all the animals gathered round under the shade of the tree. A big black cloud, on his way to rain in Spain, stopped in front of the sun for a while to see the fun, and the chocolate sauce set like concrete, and so did Rhubarb. The birds laughed and squeaked so much they almost snapped the branches off the tree. And when a pigeon landed on Rhubarb's head, Custard laughed till he couldn't stand up. One of these days, you lot will have to find another source of entertainment, mumbled Rhubarb.
All right. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So I was wondering actually, like, were we ever going to be able to get out of that backyard? Because I sort of assumed that, like, the crux of the show would be the animals and sort of them interacting in that space. But no, we journey to the center of the earth. We meet a mole making a mountain out of a molehill, of course. And Dr. Livingston, I presume, is making chocolate sauce and water sauce. I mean, I guess I sort of thought that like the main joke would be sort of the difference between sauce and source, which are a homonym if you have an English accent. But yeah, it got way wilder and way crazier. Oh gosh, I hope that that's what happens. I mean, now the world is our oyster, right? Like if we can go anywhere and we can meet anyone, I mean, I guess anything can happen, right? Oh, that was a really good episode. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll be watching more.